Okay, I'm sorry. I've been sitting here fussing with all this stuff. Good afternoon. I am running a little late today. Real life gets in the way sometimes. Doesn't let you do the things you want to do when you want to do them. Um, I did mean to have this up at my usual time, dark 30 in the morning. This is specifically for the Pocket Page Halloween Ephemera kits. And I'm sorry, my desk is just a hot mess, as many of our desks are. That's what's going on here. I will do an overview. What I have are 15 of these kits. They are 21 items in the kit. There's 13 of these kind of ephemera items, including the pocket pages and the tags that are in them. And then some of my dip dyed tags are going to be included in the kit as well. The cost of these is going to be $9 plus shipping. I will have all the details in the description box. Now these are going to be randomly drawn from pre-prepared items. This is to give you an idea of what's in each kit, what you can expect to get. They are all not the same, but very similar in a narrow range of, what's on them, what they look like, what shape they are, what size they are. So I'm going to show you two, but there are 15 total available. My email will be, excuse me, in the description box below. You email me with the number of kits you'd like, if you'd like any. I understand there's a lot of sales going on right now. If you just don't have the money to spend, that's perfectly understandable. I design most of my journals and my kits to be semi-naked. That is to say that these are edged and they have an image on them. Many of them are items that are backed on coffee dyed paper so that they can also be used as a journaling card, but I don't over embellish them. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing if you sell something that is heavily embellished. My personal choice is that I like to be able to, when I receive items, add a little bit of my own personal touch. So that, because that's my preference, that's what I offer, and it's not for everybody. So if you prefer something more embellished, there are many more options out there. I know a one-legged witchy woman is offering a kit on her channel. I saw the video this morning, so if you are interested, pop over there, take a look at her kit. Hers is a whole journal kit. My journal kit will be released either Friday or Monday. I am not 100% yet. I'm waiting for one thing to come in the mail that finishes out the kit, and I don't want to show it until I have that item, so I hope you'll be understanding on that. Some of these items or similar will be in the journaling kit, but this isn't all that will be in the journaling kit. So let me get down to showing you what's in here. Again, these are going to be $9 each, and they contain 21 items. My email will be in the description box. You just email me and let me know what you want. I will invoice you through PayPal. And I didn't say this in my earlier video, but if you're going to purchase, I'm going to need your payment within 7 days. I don't want to hold on to, especially not this type of item where it's seasonal and people are already starting to make their journals and you're starting to see a heavy Halloween push in stores. I don't want to hold this for 10, 20, even 30 days and find out you're no longer interested in the item because you've purchased other things through actual brick and mortar stores or you saw something somewhere else. So if you do bid on my or buy my items through any of my videos, I would ask that you pay within 7 days. And if you can't, contact me. I will try and work with people if they need a longer time. I know some people only get paid once a month. So I am willing to work with people if necessary, but I can't just hold items indefinitely until you feel like getting around to paying me when it's convenient for you. And I'm not trying to be rude and I'm not pointing out anybody specific. It's just a thing that I know happens and that has happened to me in the past. When you sell things to people, they seem to think you're just going to hold it until they feel like it. And I feel like sometimes there's that kind of dynamic on YouTube channels. So I just want to be clear that, you know, this is the same as if you purchased something through me through Etsy or PayPal, or I'm sorry, or eBay. You wouldn't be able to just wait and pay me at your convenience. You know, it's generally soon after the sale that you're expected to pay, and it's the same as if you bought something from me and then I waited 3 weeks to mail it because that's when it was convenient for me. I would never do that, and you would never have the expectation that I would think that was acceptable, because it's not. So items are generally shipped out within 1 day of receipt of payment. Occasionally, like especially if you pay for something on like a Saturday afternoon, that's obviously not going anywhere until Monday morning. But generally the longest it will take me to get something out is 48 hours. The exception is always Happy Mail. That is at my convenience because it's Happy Mail. There's no expectation that I'm going to get off of my communication with you, whatever it was, and run down to the post office. I don't think anybody has that expectation anywhere on YouTube. So, but this is a business transaction, and I just want to be clear that it will be mailed out quickly, and that I do expect payment in kind. So let me show you the items. Okay, so I'll show you, these are two, just to get an idea of some of the different images. So, maybe I didn't count. Okay, so we'll start with the Pocket Pages. You get 2 of the Pocket Pages. These are on my coffee dye, or not my, well, this one is backed with coffee dyed grid paper. This one is backed with a decoupage napkin. I realized that these may get glued down on a page, but I wanted to decorate the back in case the person receiving them decided they wanted to use them as a tip-in or a flip-up, or you had some other thing you wanted to use them for. So you'll get 2 of these, one with a Ouija board on it, a little mini Ouija board, and one has a little bit of a page from an illustrated Dracula book. So those are the 2 Pocket Pages, and each one comes with a tag. Some of them have these fun little fake mock-ups of horror movie posters, and some are decoupage napkin, a blood splatter napkin. And then I've included one with an evidence tag and one with a toe tag in each kit. So, and the back of those, just so that you can see it, is plain. And these are plain. So that's the back of those. Now the toe tag comes with string on it because that's how it came. The evidence tags came with metal on them, and I pulled that off because I found that it kind of digs into the paper, and when you have them all stacked together, it was not very bueno. So 2 of these. Then you will get 2 journal tags. This is a napkin decoupaged onto a piece of steno paper. Just a fun tip in, flip out, stick it in a corner tuck, however you like. But it's a fun image, and I really had fun doing these. And it's got lined paper on the back of this one. Similarly, this is a bat image. I don't know what's going on with my computer. Hold on. It's not happy about something. Please go away, notification. Okay. Oh my god, you can't be serious. This is what happens on my computer. I don't know if it happens on yours, but I'll get a notification, and then all of a sudden 15 will come through like they were blocked up in the pipeline somewhere. So this is a bat. I'm sorry, I had it upside down. Also decoupage. This is on the back of a piece of coffee dyed paper. Now I tried not to put anything really thick because I know that our journals can get super huge. Again, tip in, flip out, stick it in a pocket. It's just meant to be a journaling card, but it's a fun bat image. Now these 2 are meant for journaling space. They're both grid paper. One is on the front is 4 inches per square, or 4 squares per inch. On the inside, it's 5 squares per inch. That's how it, when I bought it, that particular brand, that's how it was. And this one is the 10 squares per inch grid paper. I have put washi tape and edged each one in black. So there's the front and there's the back. And it will be varying types of washi tape. It's not only these kinds that you see in here. This is just to give you an idea. So there's that, and that's when it's folded out. And then the back again. This is the 10 squares per inch with marbling on the washi, and then some spider web stuff. And all of them have a little bit of stamping on them. This one has a skull and some spiders, and then a stamped border of some spider web on the side there. And that's the back of that one. So you get one each of those. Then you get 2 of my totally naked book page tags. These are from an Edgar Allan Poe collection of his stories. So these are Edgar Allan Poe book page cards. They're backed with tea-dyed paper. Again, they're not super thick, but they're not book page thin either. To allow you to, these are for your decoration. I mean, they could genuinely be used as is. Maybe a little edging, put on some ribbon, lace, or you know, some kind of sari silk or something that match the theme of your journal. So 2 totally naked book page tags. This is just a journaling card again, book page. This is from a Junior Illustrated Frankenstein. And then this is decoupage napkin on there. And that's backed on some grungy tea-dyed coffee paper. This is tea and coffee mix. Again, not super thick, but not super thin. You know what? I actually think that that is an index card. That may be an index card. Here's this one, a skeleton and a spider. This is from a digital kit. There's the inside and the back, and that's meant to go in a pocket, or you could put it like over a page with a paper clip. Just a fun little journaling spot, or you could, you know, add additional image. You could put photographs of your kids in their costumes or whatever you wanted to do. Like I said, most of my stuff is naked or semi-naked. It's meant to give you a foundation to start with, not to be a complete thing that you just stick in a journal. Because my thing is, at first, I like my journals for journaling. I know not everybody does. Some of them are art pieces, and I get it. They are gorgeous. But what I make are things that are semi-naked or completely naked in terms of decoration, and meant to be a starting point for you to jump off and do your personal style, you know, just maybe a little inspiration for your creativity. That's how I've always approached my Etsy store and what I sell on eBay. I like to be a springboard for your ideas. So that's kind of why I make the kits the way I do. And these are a couple of smaller versions similar to this. They flip up on tea-dyed paper. This is tea-dyed, edged. And this is another one of those movie posters, you know, a mock-up. I just thought they were so cute and fun. And then this one as well, a little bit different size. Super grungy on the inside. This one is coffee dyed. So it's a mix of coffee and tea dyed items. The black dip dyed paper, stamping, decoupage, a little bit of stenciling. So that's kind of the theme of that. So there are those items, and then you also get 2 each of the orange dip dyed tags. So let's see if I can do this. Oops, that's too many. 2 of the red dip dyed tags, 2 of the black, and 2 of the purple. So altogether it's 21 items. I will double count it just to make sure, because I counted it real quick before I came on. I am super pressed for time. There are things going on outside that I should be attending to, but I need to get this video out. One, because, you know, obviously people sell things to make money, and we are in a bit of a end of you know, middle of the summer budget crunch. So who couldn't use a little extra spending cash for the things they need to do? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 8 of the dip dyed tags. Let's put them back in their little color groups. Okay. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So there are 24 items. I can't count. So I'm so sorry. You know, I don't know how many problems I got because math is one of them. But those will come packaged up nicely for you. I still have the packaging is kind of curing, so I don't want to mess with it. But it's simple, so you're not going to get something super fancy in terms of the packaging for this. But it's also usable as another item, so it will be technically 25 items. And of course, I always throw in freebies, and they'll probably be from my shop, not necessarily Halloween themed. So that is the first kit, and I'll show you a second one just so you can see some of the variety. You're going to get the same tags, the same 8, 2 of 4 different colors of the orange, the red, the black, and the purple. There's a second purple one in there. There it is. So those will come in the second kit as well. Okay. So same thing. This one is a toe tag with a blood spattered thing. A smaller manila tag. It's not a thing. Show you the back on that. This one is the decoupage napkin with the Dracula book page, and this is the evidence tag with the mock-up of the movie poster and the Ouija stamp, and that is the back of that one. So there are those, and then of course you've got each kit's going to come with these are pretty standard. I may have one other design, but it's in the box over there, and it is super not convenient to get through at the moment. I'm sorry. So the skull with the little spiders at the bottom, and then a bat, and all the skulls are backed on steno paper. All the bats are backed on tea-dyed paper and have some sort of washi on one side. Okay. Then you've got your 2 Nike tags. And this one is from Morella, I can tell from the words on it, and I think this one is as well. So here's a different size of the flip thing. This is the Young Frankenstein Illustrated Edition. It's just a book page from that. With the napkin decoupage, I love that. These are just fun little, these are more campy fun. And that is an index card. This one I can see the lines on a little bit. And then this one is a bat image. This is from a digital kit. And then coffee dyed. No, that's tea dyed. That is tea dyed paper there. It's a little bit darker tea dyed paper. So that is just to give you an idea of the images that will be available. What I do with the, oh, there. And that's the tags that go with that. So there are 15 of those. Just shoot me a message if you're interested, and I will invoice you. And again, as soon as you pay, within 24 hours. So like if you pay at 7 in the morning, generally that's something I can get out the same day because our mail doesn't come until the afternoon. So even if I don't pop over to the substation, I can generally hand it off to my mail lady. But after 11 o'clock, I don't walk to the post office. So if you pay me after 11 o'clock on a day, it's going to go out the next day. And then over the weekend, of course, I can't mail anything on Sunday. The substation's closed. My mail lady doesn't come. And we don't have very many post boxes around here. And we've discovered through trial and error, tragically, with some tragic, angry customer responses, that our post office, or those mailboxes on the corners that you can put your stuff in, most of ours only get picked up once a week, even though the information on the outside of the box says it's picked up daily, either at 3 or 5 o'clock. That is not true. of at least 5 of the post boxes within walking distance of where I live. So, and the main post office is about 3 miles from here. And again, I love you all dearly, but I'm not walking 3 miles in 102 degrees or 112 degrees for any of you. And I'm sure you would not do that for me. I just real quick wanted to touch on, if you want to add on items from my previous video, I still have a few things left. So I'm just going to show those real quick. I still have 1, 2, 3, let me see. I think. So I have 125 lot left. That is L442 of the Goosebumps, and 250 lots. That's L439 and L440. The prices will be in the description box. I don't want to take too much time on this. And then I have 125 pack of the Harry Potter paper, L429, and 150 pack of the Harry Potter paper, L430. Again, those prices will be in the description box if you want to add that on to your, I think that the paper packs were $2 for the 25 on the Goosebumps and $4 for the 50. And I want to say it was $2.50 for the 25 lot of the Harry Potter and $5 for the 50 lot. These are all coffee dyed papers, and I will put a link to the other video that shows the flip through of the pages if you are interested in that. And then from the other video, not Halloween related at all, but I might as well show it as long as I'm here. AC1 of that Botanical Journal cards are still available. AC2 is still available, and AC7 is still available. The video will be linked below along with the prices. These were $150 for 2 of the cards. And that is all I have for this video. I have got to run and go figure out what's going on outside with my management company. I love you all. You are awesome. If you watched to the end of this video, I'm sorry I am so spazzy and that I appear to be completely ill-prepared, but this has been going on for hours now. This video should have been posted very early this morning, and it's just what's going on outside is a giant pile of poo, and I am not happy about it, and I don't think anybody here is happy about it. But if you have watched to the end, thank you so very much. I truly, truly appreciate it. I hope that whatever time of the day you are watching this, that you are having an amazing time. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I hope that whatever you are doing with your days and nights brings you joy and happiness. And until the next time that I see you, I wish you happy crafting. Bye!